Hello, 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 and welcome to the Hildebrand Law Firm. Topic for today, once again, just me, Matt Kaplan. No Kirsten. I don't know where she is. She's out there solving problems, fighting crime, eating chocolate-covered peanuts or almonds from Door County, the things that she usually does. So, you got me. So sorry. What I'm going to do today for this video is I'm going to do a continuation of my previous one where I'm going to answer some questions from the internet and see what the heck is going on in the world of estate planning. So, the next question that I have, the last one we talked about, if a family member passes away, what do you do? The next question is, what is a living will? What is an advanced healthcare directive? Great question. So, we've gone and done a few videos on exactly what a healthcare directive is, and what that is that's the document that allows someone else to step into your shoes and make any healthcare related decisions for you and on your behalf. When is this ever going to happen? This will happen, let's say you're in the hospital and you're in a coma, you're intubated, you're incapacitated. Something needs to get done for you healthcare wise. If you're ever unable to make that decision, someone else has to make that decision for you. If you don't have a healthcare directive or a healthcare power of attorney to make that decision, what do we need? Guardianship. Guardianships stink. We've done a video about guardianships. Totally avoidable. We don't need them, but they are there. They are expensive. They are cumbersome. Advanced healthcare directive, healthcare power of attorney avoids all that. Lets someone make those decisions for you. Now, what about a living will? Living wills are super important. What a living will says is that if I'm ever past the point of no return, as stated by two doctors, here's what I want done with me. And one of my favorite phrases is I had a client say, I want you to drug me and unplug me, is what a client said. Drug me, put me full of drugs so that I don't feel any pain. I'm already incapacitated. I have a terminal condition and permanent loss of consciousness at this point. I don't want to be kept alive just for the sake of being kept alive, because you know what happens? Then you rack up bills and you rack up hope. Totally unnecessary. So I want you to drug me up. I want you to unplug any devices, pull any feeding tubes, write a no code or do not resuscitate. Let me go gracefully. Let my family start mourning. And so that is the living will. That document is super important because if it's written correctly and if it's written well enough, your family doesn't have to make any decisions. Did we pull the plug too early? Did we pull it too late? Whatever. Nope. Has direct instructions. If this happens, here's what I want. So you don't have to make any decisions. The person has already made those. So terrific document. Next question, what is probate? So I did a video with attorney Derek Darren, very exciting video. Meanwhile, this is, our video, one of our most amount of views at about 15. And so we did this great video about probate and go check that out if you want a little bit more information. But probate is the process to transfer the assets from the name of a dead person into the name of a living person. It gets the court involved, takes quite a while, and it's expensive. But that process exists, just in case you don't have a trust set up to make sure that the court oversees the transfer of assets. That is probate in a nutshell. Next question, should you avoid probate? Heck yes. We did a video about why you should avoid probate. We did a video about why you maybe wouldn't want to avoid probate. But for the most part, the vast majority of people want to avoid probate. It is a tough process, and it's totally avoidable. Next question. What are trusts and what benefits do they offer? Trusts are super awesome. We never talk about trusts here. So, this is a really new topic to me. So what a trust is a legal document that you set up that kind of creates this trust. And it creates just essentially another name for you to put something in. And by something, I mean an asset, like your home, checking account, savings account, money market accounts, CDs, investment accounts, any life insurance, anything in your personal name, you put it into the name of your trust. This way, should something ever happen to you, your assets are protected because they are no longer in your name. Should you pass away, there's no probate needed. Things will get distributed per the instructions of your trust. And this way you go through exactly how you want things done. And so that is what a trust is and benefits that they offer. Probate avoidance, depending on the type of trust, if it's an asset protection trust, you can protect your assets from lawsuits from you needing to go to a nursing home, and all those assets wouldn't be available. Also, you can protect yourself if you ever become disabled. Someone can step into your shoes and utilize all the assets in the trust. Your accounts never get frozen. Also, you can make sure that any specific instructions you want for how you want things distributed to your kids or to your beneficiaries, you can put in there. It's your rule book. If you don't go by that rule book, then the state has their own rule book called probate. And so, trust in a nutshell, thing that you put the name of, that you put your assets into the name of, so that you can make sure that your assets are treated exactly how you want it should anything happen to you. And so I'm going to put a little bit of a pin in it there. Please join us next time for part 3 of this video, where I'm going to finish off the random FAQs that I found on this random website. And so until then, thank you for joining us. And just know, here at Hildebrand Law Firm, we're always here for your today and your tomorrow. Thank you.